Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to our first social media event. We're excited to be able to host this summit and shed some light on the exciting world of social media and the impact that it is having on professional sports, as well as entertainment, and as well as other areas.
As all of you are aware, social media has become a very big channel for communication. To communicate directly and intimately with people and engage them.
Social media extends the brand I want or the communication that I want and brings in the communication when I want to have it.
If we had Twitter, MySpace, and all this when I put out Crisscross, and the outlets that if I could have put a Crisscross video on YouTube, they probably would have had like 100 million views of their video. Just that's how successful they was and people was onto them.
So for decades, as you were mentioning about Pepsi, brands have relied on television to kind of move the needle in terms of sales. And that's a one-way interaction for people, and you never know exactly what you're doing or who you're impacting. Now when you use something like a television campaign in conjunction with social media, you can see a direct effect when people start joining a Twitter page or a Facebook page for a brand or for a person. You get that immediate impact and some measurement of whether a program is working or not working.
To me, that's the important part about social networking, because you get to find out who's actually a fan. If you put a record up on Twitter, up on YouTube, and you get 2,500 comments, and half of the comments is telling you the record is great, them people they automatically like your record.
Those entertainers and athletes who are able to build a tribe have an opportunity to control media, create media, and then bring that tribe to a corporation to actually say, hey, look, I have a community, I have a group of people, and through me and through my filter and through my curation, you can have a conversation with them.
But the people who have the most dedicated following, the people who have the greatest impact and response to the content that they create, are the ones who are talking about things that people find relevant and timely.
So I've been waiting on this stuff for like 10 years. Yeah. So when I start seeing it, I'm excited finally for the first time. Like, oh, I feel like people really thinking about trying to take us somewhere else.
There's a tremendous amount of potential that social media creates in terms of having conversations and distributing responsibility and ceding control and ownership out to the masses, to the millions and billions of people around the world who are, frankly, who have always been interested in being involved in these campaigns and in building brands, but haven't been given the opportunity.
When you're dealing with this internet world and all this social networking, you can't be lazy. Right. You have to be on top of your job 100%. You know what I mean? It's hard to even go to sleep when you're dealing with this if you're really controlling the situation.